has found a replacement for Ancelotti in the event of his sacking. Pogba has cancelled his contract with Juventus, the only player to be fined at Barcelona for being late. PSG begin the hunt for Kvaratskhelia. That and much more in this video. Welcome to Football Focus, the channel with the most up-to-date news stories. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give it a like, and click the bell. Now sit back, make some tea, and we'll get started. Christensen is not part of Barcelona's plans. The player can continue his career in the APL. Barcelona's 28-year-old centre-back Andreas Christensen is no longer in the plans of the Catalan club. According to the source, the interest in the footballer of the national team of Denmark is shown by clubs from the English Premier League. Christensen joined the Blue Granites in the summer of 2022 as a free agent. During this period, he took part in 75 matches in all tournaments, in which he scored 4 goals and 3 assists. The player's current labor agreement with the club runs until the summer of 2026. According to information provided on the Transfermarkt portal, the market value of the player is Euro 30 million. Barcelona can extend the contract of Szczęsny, who has not played a single match. Barcelona is considering a possible contract extension with 34-year-old goalkeeper Wojciech Szczęsny ending in the summer of 2025. This is reported by Marca. According to the source, despite the fact that after coming to the Catalan club last October, the Polish footballer has not played in a single match, Barcelona are satisfied with the level of his professionalism and how Szczęsny accepted the role of backup goalkeeper of the team. It is emphasized that the 34-year-old has come to the club with a positive attitude and is a favorable influence in the changing room. If there are no changes in Barcelona's policy, Szczęsny's contract could be extended for another season. Newcastle could buy OSIMHAN with the money from the sale of Isak. Newcastle is considering the option with the sale of striker Alexander Isak to buy Napoli forward Victor Osimhen, playing this season for Galatasaray on loan. This is reported by Football Insider. According to the source, the Magpies have already shown initial interest in the Nigerian footballer. It is emphasized that Isak can leave the English club in case it ceases to satisfy his ambitions. In the current season, Osimhen took part in 9 matches in all tournaments, in which he marked 8 goals and 4 assists. The current labor agreement with the Neapolitan club runs until the summer of 2026. According to information presented on the Transfermarkt portal, the market value of the player is Euro 75 million. Manchester City are ready to make Holland the highest paid player in the APL. Manchester City is negotiating a contract extension with striker Erling Holand and is ready to offer the Norwegian footballer a salary of £500,000 per week. This is reported by The Mirror. According to the source, if the 24-year-old player signs a labor agreement with similar financial terms, he will become the highest paid footballer in the English Premier League, ahead of teammate Kevin De Bruyne, earning £400,000 a week at the moment. The new contract offered to Holland is for 2 years. Manchester City are growing in confidence that the Norwegian player will sign it. The Lyon owner has spoken out about the possible sale of players to pay off the club's debts. American businessman John Textor, who is the owner of the French Lyon, spoke about the possible sale of players of the team to pay off the debts of the club. We have 29 players in the first team. Ideally, we need 23 or 24 players. 6 players is too many. Some didn't leave, and we wanted to recruit new players to be stronger in the league. We have a surplus of great players. The coach has to make almost impossible decisions. I hate rumors about which players to sell. It all depends on opportunities. Quotes texter RMC Sport. Earlier, it became known that the French Lyon was disqualified from Ligue 1 because of the financial situation. Also, the team was handed a transfer ban until the situation is resolved. Lyon will leave the elite division of France regardless of the results if it cannot solve the financial problem by paying off its debts. Guardiola has reached agreement on a new contract with Manchester City. Manchester City head coach Josep Guardiola has reached an agreement to extend his contract with the Citizens until 2026. This is reported by Football Insider. According to the source, after new negotiations between the parties, the deal is 99% finalized. Soon there should be an official announcement on the extension of Guardiola's contract with the club. The Spanish specialist was appointed as head coach of the English club in 2016. 2015. The current labor agreement of Guardiola with Manchester City is calculated until the summer of 2025. Under the leadership of the 53-year-old specialist, the Citizens 6 times became champions of England and also won the Champions League. PSG have renewed their interest in Fiche Kvaratskhelia. PSG has intensified interest in 23-year-old Napoli striker Fiche Kvaratskhelia. This is reported by La Gazzetta dello Sport. According to the source, the head coach of the Parisian club, Luis Enrique, is a great admirer of the Georgian footballer and sees him as a player capable of strengthening the left flank of the attack team. At the same time, Napoli intend to keep Kvaratskhelia at the club, but at the moment there are difficulties with the extension of the striker's contract, as the parties cannot agree on the amount of payoffs. This season, Kvaratskhelia took part in 14 matches in all tournaments, in which he scored 5 goals and 2 assists. The player's current labor agreement with the club runs until the summer of 2027. According to information provided on the Transfermarkt portal, the market value of the player is Euro 80 million. It has become known who Real Madrid may appoint as interim coach in the event of Ancelotti's resignation. The management of Real Madrid is considering the option with the appointment of Argentine specialist Santiago Solari as head coach of the Cream, in the case of possible dismissal of Carlo Ancelotti. This is reported by AS. According to the source, the future of the Italian specialist in the club is in doubt in connection with the recent poor results of Real. In the management of the Creamy are considering the candidacy of Solari, currently holding the position of director at the Royal Club, as he has previously coached the team when it was in a difficult situation. In addition, Real Madrid admit that Solari may become the interim coach of the Creamy. Until in 2025, they will not be headed by Xabi Alonso. The Argentine coached Real Madrid from 2018 to 2019. Juventus have announced the cancellation of Paul Pogba's contract. Juventus on its official website announced the termination of the labor agreement with midfielder Paul Pogba. It is reported that the contract with the French footballer will cease to be valid from the 30th of November 2024. The club wants to wish Paul all the best in his professional future. Written on the website of the Old Signora. Recall, according to the decision of the Court of Arbitration for Sport in Lausanne, CAS, the 31-year-old Frenchman has the right to return to training in January 2025 and from March can play. Pogba last took to the pitch on the 3rd of September 2023. After that, he was disqualified for doping. That's all for now. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget the bell. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.